Who rides the trail when the red moon's high? Who leaves no tracks when the cold winds fly? Who comes from the dark when the dead fires burn? The Devil's Rider. The Devil's Rider. They say he rode in from the Ashen Trail, black hat low and a coat like mail, dust on his shoulders, fire in his eyes, a six-shooter resting by his side. Never said a word when he crossed that door, just tipped his hat and stared at the floor. The barkeep asked, "Stranger, what's your name?" He smiled real slow, "I ain't here for fame. There's a wanted poster nailed by the bar, 1,000 crowns for the man marked with a scar." The sheriff reached down for his polished six, but the stranger just laughed. "Don't be so quick. The Devil's Rider, na 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 na, rides when the daylight dies. The Devil's Rider, na 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 na, with a fire in his eyes, spurs on the floor and smoke in the air. Nobody knows where he came from or where. One thing they swear, when the night grows darker, the Devil's Rider. By midnight the whole town knew his name, though every tongue told a different tale. Some said he was a gunslender from the waist, some swore he was born where the black stars blaze. A ranch hand claimed he saw him ride with a silver mark hanging by his side. A gambler said that ain't no badge, that's a devil's seal beneath his ragged coat. Then the saloon door swung open wide, and every soul turned to look outside. No rider. The Devil's Rider, na 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 na, rides when the daylight dies. The Devil's Rider, na 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 na, with a fire in his eyes, black horse running through the dust and flame. Folks tell the story but forget the name. Ask any soul from town to town, did you ever see him? Never seen him. They found his trail beyond the western gate, fresh hoof prints running straight toward fate. 6 spent shells lying in the dust, and a broken sign covered red with rust. The sheriff gathered a posse of 5, said that damned outlaw ain't leaving alive. They follow the trail past the cursed stone, but every hoof print vanished on its own. No blood, no corpse, no sign, just smoke drifting across the pine. Old Widow May said, "I've seen that face years ago in another place. Same black hat, same cold gray eyes, same dark horse beneath the crimson skies." The preacher said, "Ma'am, you're losing your mind." She answered, "Boy, I've seen his kind." Then she pointed beyond the town. "Every time he rides, the sun goes down." Some say his bullets carry a curse, some say his horse was dragged from the underworld first. Some say he made a bargain long ago for a life that even death couldn't take below. But every outlaw knows one thing is true. When that black horse comes riding through, you leave your whiskey, you leave your gold, you leave your gun belt hanging cold. 'Cause if he tips his hat your way, you're already told. So if you're drinking when the moon burns red and you hear those hoofbeats behind your head, don't ask his name, don't call him friend, and don't draw steel unless you're ready for the end. Every trail has a story to tell. Every outlaw knows the toll of hell. The Devil's Ride! Na 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 na. Rides when the daylight dies. The Devil's Ride! Na 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 na. Under crimson skies, spurs keep ringing. The night rolls on. By the time you turn around, he's gone from the dusty trail to the old saloon. The Devil's Rider. Na 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 na. They say he'll be coming soon. Na 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 na. Can you hear that sound? Na 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 na. Hooves are shaking the ground. The same bitter kern, the same never sleeps. They say when the red moon rises, on the devil has the tree. The Devil's Rider. The Devil's Rider. The Devil's Rider.